Well, that brings to the next topic. So, what happened with E-Trade today?
So I don't know.
So they were smart. That red button Drake was supposed to hit, they hit it. Stop everything. Okay, great. Y'all want to run us up? And we just bought TD. We're not going to have billions of dollars of losses on our books. Freeze everything.
Freeze everything.
It's a game inside of a game. It's your money, kinda. It's like going to the bank. You can't withdraw $2 million out of the bank.
Yeah, but imagine going to the bank and not only like it's Monday morning, but the bank's closed and we don't know when it's going to open.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can go online. Well, online's not working either. So if you open and if you had an E-Trade account this morning at probably 9:25, you couldn't log in. 9:30, you couldn't log in. 10 o'clock, you couldn't log in. 10:30, I finally got back into the site around 11 o'clock. Now I thought it was like, okay, the site's back open, but I started calling around. People still couldn't get back in like 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So thousands of people, thousands of accounts. You not only was
allegedly.
No, that's a fact.
Well, we don't know if this is directly.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying that the brokerage itself, the site was down.
Is it a coincidence or not?
Allegedly.
No. But also, if you reach your risk disclosures for incidents like this, they have full right to do what happened by accident or on purpose.
But they can suspend trading. They can't close the brokerage.
Read your disclosures.
I shall. Maybe
yes,
I shall. Shut it all down.
Because if they are the custodian of your capital, they have a right to do what is best as a fiduciary for the clients and for the user base.
So this goes to another question.
I'm be honest. For the first 15 minutes, I thought I was being hacked. First 15 minutes, I was being hacked because I was going on all these threads. I went to Reddit. I went to Twitter. I didn't see anything. And then finally I saw, oh, the site is down. Isn't this great? Perfect timing. Yeah.
So the next question is that, okay, so all right. So this guy comes back out after 3 years and tweets one tweet and GameStop goes up 75%.
Yep.
And as a coincidence, E-Trade site shuts down.
They went through maintenance.
Scheduled maintenance.
So, all right. So this speaks to a broader question of people that have no confidence in the financial system, period. Right. So we shout out to Principal Travis. We're debuting our financial literacy curriculum right now in the Bronx.
Decoding the Matrix.
Yeah, for sure. And he was saying that they were in a school in the Bronx and they were teaching stocks to kid, like it's our curriculum, but like he's going through it with them, right? So it's talking about stocks. So he was saying that a lot of kids, you know, this is something that is a sensitive topic because in the Bronx, specifically in that area in the Bronx, most of the students are immigrants, right? So their parents is coming from DR.
Yeah.
Their parents is coming from different Caribbean islands. And a lot of their parents don't even really speak English, right? They have a tremendous distrust of American banking system.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, okay, the kids is like, my parents don't even trust banks. You want me to trust stocks, right? So this speaks to something I think we should discuss as far as having how much confidence can you really put into a financial institution, right? Where, like, I've been robbed from a financial institution before, right? That's happened from Coinbase, but also my Chase account got hacked.
Yeah.
So what do you say to people that's like, well, this is why I don't invest in stocks, because why would I put my life savings into something that I can't see? And then I go online and then I can't access it for hours at a time. Or I could have my money in some, it's GameStop today. What stock will it be tomorrow? And it went up. But what if somebody crashes it, right? Like if one person has enough power to raise a stock 75%, another person has the power to crash a stock overnight, just because.
Shout out BlackRock.
So what's the conversation to people that, you know, have no confidence in financial institutions and they use this as an excuse to not invest? Like, this is why I don't invest in stocks, because I don't believe in it. And they're going, this, I've heard this before when we announced that black people are investing at a high level. They're like, this is the plan. They're going to get all the black people to put their money in, and then they're going to crash the stock market, and then they're going to leave you broke. That's a real sentiment that people have expressed. So what's the take on this?
Number one, if you have distrust for the financial markets or banks, you should. Number two, they're not going to crash their market to get us out of the market because they need us for liquidation. So I've heard that sentiment too. Now that we're in, it's going to be ruined. No, that's not going to happen. Now, will we have a correction of some sort? Yes. But we need to buy in correction levels and not when everything is being hyped. I get the distrust, but this is what I always tell you. Check your bank account every day, multiple times a day. Check your brokerage account. Read your disclosures. But if you're not investing in the market, I'm fine with that. But what's your vehicle to get 20, 30, 40% return on your money? If you hadn't checked, inflation is going up like crazy. And a lot of the times people don't want to invest in indexes because it's like, if I'm getting 9% and inflation is 12%, I'm losing money. I get it. But if year over year or over a 4-year period or half decade, your money is losing 15% of its value in 5 years. If you don't have a business or another vehicle to help it grow, what are you going to do? The value of the dollar from 1920 is went damn near down 90%. So you have to invest it somewhere. But having mistrust, you should. No one cares about your money like you. But if you invest in the meme stocks and you put your life savings into a meme stock, you deserve to get whatever pounding you get. I'm sorry. This is, and I get flack for it. Like, yo, you just hating, gatekeeping. No, like, learn how to invest and trade properly. Don't gamble like this is gambling. This is gambling. Like, and the other part that isn't talked about, like, Roaring Kitty can't make his way back into that industry. That's why he has to play these internet games. So you should have distrust. As my dad would tell me in boxing, protect yourself at all times. This applies here. But if you don't invest your money, what else are you going to do?
But a meme stock,
complaining doesn't make anything better.
A meme stock only is a meme stock because it's an influencer that's influencing it.
Yep.